Let's just keep it a buck. All right.
And we're back with another episode of Keep It a Buck podcast, episode 80. This your boy Coop. You can follow me at Coop_1988. I done threw a brain fog in my head on that one. That's crazy.
Cass, you could go, bro.
Man, that's
That Diddy documentary just dropped. So
Yo,
he going through it right now. He going through it.
Yo.
Hey, you going through it, ain't you?
Yo, son, leave
Cass,
it up.
introduce yourself,
What?
bro.
Yo, this guy is.
Man, I'm Cassius, so you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, X, whatever.
X what?
Whatever, man.
X, you X.
You still walking from what Jake Paul did to you?
Yeah, man.
Already broke your knee.
It hurt too. Nah. It just there's probably a little bit of overworking. So part
You
of it.
overworked
It feel
you?
better. No, I said it's a part of it of overworking.
I'm
Working out.
just asking the question, man. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm
man.
doing, it, man.
This your boy Keeks. You can follow me at GSFK860. That's the Game Speed page. That's free training for the kids in the community. So make sure you follow. Thank you to everybody that likes, shares, and subscribe. We're going to start out this episode bringing it back a little bit. We're going to start out this episode with, this is episode 80. So we're going to do a athlete that has the number 80. I'm going to take Coops before he start. It's going to be Jerry Rice. That's going to be the number 80 for myself, Coop. I'm pretty sure yours is Jerry Rice because I stole yours.
Oh, we all had to pick a number 80? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jerry Rice, man. Let's just call this
Jerry
He's the
Rice.
greatest. They say he's the greatest wide receiver of all time.
I feel like that's tough to say if you didn't grow up in that era.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to say.
It's tough to say if you didn't grow up in that era.
hard to say.
But it's tough to argue it if you were not in that era as well. So
Chris Carter had number 82.
Chris Carter was a bad MF too.
Sterling Sharp was a bad man, too.
So it was Shannon Sharp.
He was better than Shannon.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't better than Shannon.
Yes, he was.
No, he weren't.
Did you?
So,
do y'all even know? All right, man.
I was about to say.
Hey, man, old heads get in the chat, man. Let them know who Sterling Sharp is, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp just got the show now.
On many of shows, many of types, of
many
shows.
of shows, honestly. But let's move on. We're gonna skip keep it a buck question for the day. We'll go straight into shout outs for the day. Shout out first and foremost. Shout out the Bank at 12. Shout out Mike and Lourdes. If you guys need to come get a drink here down at 12 Bank Street. They have the best music and they have the best vibes and they have the best staff to be able to converse with. So make sure y'all come down here and get a drink. Y'all got any shout outs?
Shout out to Phoebus, man. We done lost to Lafayette this weekend. It's cool, man. Our four-year run is over with. You know, say it stops here, but the work don't stop though, man. We have one of the best programs in football. And yeah, we just gonna get better from here. We're gonna get better from here. It's all right.
Shout out to the good man upstairs for keeping everybody healthy. No whack news and none of that. So I'm just happy that everybody's safe out there.
You said your white sand?
No.
Oh,
So
My fault.
thank God, man.
I thought you was
Thank God.
talking about you was thankful for your white sand. My fault.
No. You talking about
you
Queens?
did. You did go to Puerto Rico, so there's white sand there.
Is it?
I'm just asking.
I don't know. I don't
How
go
was
to
the beach?
You don't go to beaches?
Nope.
You don't go to the
You
beach
ain't never
because your
seen me
beach
at
is
Ocean
better?
Beach.
They don't got no Ocean Beach?
It
I
ain't
don't
Ocean
even
Beach?
Go to Ocean Beach.
Oh, nah,
I don't go to
that
beach.
one is trash.
I'm just saying, I don't go to beaches. I don't like the sand.
Cause what? Huh?
Because your beach is better?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
My beach is better.
All right, y'all. My last shout out for the day. Shout out my boy Tristan, yo. Shout out my boy Tristan. He played in the NFA New London game this week. Shout out everybody that played in that
Yeah,
game.
that was a
First
dope
and
game.
foremost, that game was fire.
It was.
But shout out Tristan because I know I put up a lot of highlights and he wasn't in like most of them. Like he wasn't in like making like big highlights, but there's a lot of plays that don't show up on a highlight tape and a lot of plays that don't show up on a stat book. So one thing that he did great that game, and again, shout out you, bro, for making sure you did your job. You made sure you did not give up the deep ball all game, right? So you made sure a fast, young New London team that can easily get by you or be able to sneak by you for a fade or be able to get like a long touchdown. You made sure that didn't happen that day. So way to protect your territory. And like I always say about these damn receivers in the NFL, you shouldn't be letting nobody get behind you. So way to make sure you did your job, bro. Way to make sure that nobody got behind you and you protected your territory like you were supposed to. There were no big plays made that led to touchdowns for New London, and that is due to the job of the safeties and obviously the D-line. But shout out my boy Tristan for playing well as safety, for real.
Yeah, shout out to the two brothers, Bless and Freak.
Bro, they both balled out.
I like the energy that they brung.
Yo, Blessed showed up more on the stat sheet because one, he had the most tackles. He probably had more tackles than a lot of people combined. He was everywhere.
He was everywhere.
But also Freak, on the other hand, he had a stat that doesn't show up, right? He is such a threat that coaches don't even want to fucking kick to him.
Yeah, they wasn't kicking.
Coach, they refuse to punt the ball to Freak all game.
Yeah,
but that just shows how important you are as a player, and honestly, that helps your field position. If I know you're going to give up 20 yards because you don't want me to return the ball, that's an automatic 20-yard punt return for me, pretty much. Obviously, I don't get the stats for it, but for my team is getting good field position every time because you're scared to kick the ball to me. Shout out Freak for being a threat and being a threat no matter where you are. You know they were keying on you for that game, and if Freak doesn't get off, they don't win. That's exactly what they were thinking. So way to make sure that you were a key part of the game, because you being that key part and everybody else stepping up made that game what it was. So shout out Freak for being you and being a key part all year. You made sure that you did what you had to do that day too. You had a couple plays. A couple of them looked like they could have been broken away, but hey, you definitely got next year, man. It's time to hit the weight room. It's time to hit the best part of the year to be able to be successful.
That's what I was about to say. You could tell New London is about to be a problem.
Oh, my gosh.
If they all stick together, and hopefully they do stick together, you could tell New London football team is about to be a problem.
Yeah, they got some stuff.
Yeah,
I like them.
They're going to be a problem.
I like New London's young team a lot.
And please, community, uplift.
Yes, please.
Please uplift.
Uplift rather than bring down, please.
Please do.
Please, especially for these young boys, man. They do what we do. So if we uplift them, they'll uplift the younger kids. And then again, if we're positive towards them and their journey and their successes, they'll be positive towards the kids that are younger, and honestly positive towards us. We need to have a good relationship with these kids. It doesn't need to always be negative, just like pushing them around, telling them what needs to be done and stuff. We need to do both sides of it.
Ain't it more likely to stick around? New London is a hard town to be brought up in. I can see that as far as the sports. It's a hard town to be.
It's a very easy.
You get criticized a lot. Yeah, and I know they hear the whispers and everything else. There's no way that they don't hear the whispers. So I'll say let's uplift, man. They putting the city on their backs. So
let's get into sports for the day. Y'all see I got my wine acting like LeBron today. You know when Cowboys fans start taking a couple W's, start feeling comfortable, the merch,
my man lean back and everything.
The merch starts coming out the woodwork. I'm not even sitting properly in my seat now.
That's the crazy part.
Because the Cowboys is winning.
First of all, you the one that was down on your Cowboys. I said, y'all gonna make a push.
My hopes were not up.
It wasn't up.
And that's fine.
You right.
But guess what? We are where we are.
All right, so let's get to it. Good segue.
Let's talk about the Cowboys. You want to talk about your team first?
Nah, we're going to talk about your team first.
I bet.
So, y'all played on
Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving Thursday. We had y'all had the 4:30 game, correct? Y'all went against them Chiefs, and y'all had to get that dub.
We needed to.
How you feel about
We helped out their division a little bit, too, because the Chiefs are still top of their division, and they are...
Chiefs ain't top of their division. They are?
We can go look it up.
Because Indianapolis lost?
Chiefs, well, not top of it. They're in the thing for their wild card.
Oh, they're in the
Ravens are top of their division, but they're in the hunt for the wild card. Even at their like 500, they can still make the playoffs.
You said who's on top of their division?
Whoever is, let's see, Kansas City. But for the Cowboys game, the Cowboys have finally looked like our defensive additions have been
they're
working.
third in their division right now.
Okay. But the Cowboys look like we finally have been using our defensive additions properly. Honestly, as soon as we got our defensive additions, they started working for us, honestly. So shout out the Cowboys defense for stepping up and being able to hold Dak down, bro, because Dak just needs y'all to get a few stops, and we going to be good. Few stops, and we going to be good with our high-powered offense because, again, it's tough to guard Lamb and CD right now. They get so open that, bro, you can just be able to throw them the ball whenever. And you can't double-team both of them because then you're going to have Ferguson wide open, and you can't put too much reliance on the pass because then we'll end up just running the ball.
Williams is a pretty good running back.
Lamb and CD, right?
Lamb and Pickens. I might have said Lamb and CD, but I meant Lamb and Pickens.
Nah, I know.
I owe all apologies to Pickens, man.
Pickens.
Bro,
I owe all apologies to Pickens.
He's been balling.
And I know you might look at me crazy. You're looking better than CD for the Cowboys this year.
Don't do that.
I mean,
Don't do that.
In the last game, Pickens.
No last game.
No,
All-
crazy.
all
in the
year.
last game, though.
Crazy.
Pickens was eating.
Pickens been eating all year.
But let's get one
Yeah,
thing.
but
Let's get one thing.
CD's still the man.
It's tough.
You
to
throw
say
that ball, it's for sure
CD's
getting
still the
caught.
man.
bro. It's
CD's
tough to
still the
say
man.
that, bro, because
CD been dropping some passes this year.
Yeah.
But that's T.O. though. That's CD's like T.O. He gonna drop some of the easy ones. And honestly, same thing with Dez too. They gonna drop some of the easy ones, but they gonna make the big plays. But also the difference is, and honestly, Pickens is our short receiver. So like even when we had Dez, Terrence Williams wasn't dropping the ball. And I'm not saying that Pickens is Terrence Williams. Pickens is a way higher level than Terrence Williams in my opinion. But like, yo, he's our secure catch receiver. And whatchamacallit is our big play.
The word though. That's I feel like that's belittling what he's been doing.
No,
son.
it's
I
not.
get what you're saying.
It's not because catching the ball is the most important thing. You can have a big play receiver all you want, but catching the ball is the most important thing.
Yards after
CD's
catch, too, is crazy.
biggest problem, but again, you have to catch the ball first.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's
You're
CD's
right. You're
biggest
right.
problem is not catching the ball. But when he does, he's still making big ass fucking plays. CD is the type of person, and this is what they do for him. They'll run a drag out for CD, and CD catch the ball at 2 freaking yards, and then they'll tell him to go make a play because CD is more of a big play maker. Pickens is more of a secure catch. If they were to do that they're not doing that with Pickens.
I think
they're sending Pickens downfield and making sure he catches the ball downfield, but he's not catching the ball at the line. CD is catching the ball running drags. CD's running like bubble screens and all that shit so that he's catching the ball at the line so that he can make sure he catches the ball and get upfield because he's more of a big play threat after the catch. Pickens is genuinely a main catch receiver, but he can make a play after, but those plays are coming after. Why? Because he gets wide, and this is the best thing about Pickens. He gets open, and he can make your play as a receiver. So usually it's like one or the other. So like CD is great at getting open, but he's not great at securing the ball and the catch. Pickens is great at securing the ball and the catch and getting open. So once he gets open though, that big play factor after isn't like he's not sitting here speeding by people like CD though. Like he is doing well. Like he'll catch the ball, but trust me, a lot of these plays that he has that are caught, if CD has them, some of those are turned into touchdowns.
Khalid, you're making the point of saying you need to catch the ball, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then. So we talking. He is a for sure catch, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's making plays after the catch too. So if he's doing all these things,
but he's making plays after the catch, and I'm not saying that it's an excuse, but he's making plays after the catch because he's getting open so much. That's one thing that they both do great. They both get open great, but you trade off. You trade off for CD's big. Listen, you trade off for CD's big play break ability for Pickens' secure catching because Pickens is securing the catch, but he's not breaking off for these big ass plays. And once he does, he gets caught.
I'm just talking about for this year.
Am I right? Has he broken off for like these big plays?
Yeah, you seen that last play when he broke off, jumped over a homeboy head and stuff. He breaking.
He's breaking, but it's not. Oh my gosh! But it's not as big as they're not as like. So
I see what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. It's not as explosive as like easy for him after catch.
But
as
if he's
CD.
doing all this, maybe not a higher clip. You saying after the catch with CD Lamb, cool. But if you're saying all these things, and it's very minimal as far as CD Lamb breaking away.
And then also,
isn't CD looking? I mean, not CD. Isn't Pickens looking like the number 1 receiver right
but
now?
also you can easily look like the number 1 when you come over as the number 2, and the focus is still on the number 1.
No, the focus is. I don't think the focus is just on because he was even eating when CD was out. So when he was the number 1,
and that's fine. You was eating no matter what. But again, once CD comes back, CD is still that number 1. You telling me that
they got to pick and choose on that one.
Again, you're telling me that they just gonna leave CD open?
They not just gonna leave Pickens open. So they picking and choosing on
they
which
are.
one.
And if they're picking and choosing, who have they been picking?
Both of them. If you can see
If
both,
they're picking
you
and
can see
choosing-
both of them. You can see both of them getting swayed by saying, "All right, this one we're gonna try to do something."
know what
with
it's
CD.
like?
This one going with Pickens.
It's
You
like-
can't
it's
can't
like-
one-on-one on none of
It's
them.
hard. I don't
You can't one-on-one on neither one of them.
You can't.
So it's kind of hard to pick
But
and
you
choose
can't
at that
double
point.
them. You can't double.
No, that's
you
what I'm
can't
saying.
double both of them though.
Yeah.
So you got to pick your poison.
Who you think
though.
is getting double more though?
CD?
I don't think CD getting double more than
CD is getting
Pickens.
double more.
I think it's like almost.
Bro,
an
it
even
looks
split.
it looks like that, bro. Because
I think like you said, I think CD will get double more because once he
the
once,
mic, man.
once he catch, he gets yards after the catch. You know what I'm saying? But I think Pickens is more. I think Pickens is a more aggressive catcher though, 1-on-1. But I think CD gets yards after the catch. Like he's fast once he catches.
Oh,
the ball.
after the catch, I can give you, but it's very minimal when it comes to him after the catch this year. I'm just speaking of this year, of how it
But
looks.
I'm saying,
It
but who
really
would you
does
rather-
look like.
But who would you rather? I mean,
once they have the ball in
yeah.
their hands,
Who would you
Would I
rather
rather?
double?
once you
Who
no
would
no
I rather
Or
double?
who would you rather? You know what I mean? Because it's if it's 1-on-1, and you get a guy that can get yards after the catch.
Who would I
versus
rather on my team
1-on-1?
right now?
no
No, I know
what he
right
said.
now. I know
Okay,
what you're
who?
saying right now.
Who?
But I'm
What is
saying
it?
in general, right? If you got a guy that can get yards after the catch, and then you got a guy that if me and you playing, you got a chance to knock the ball on my, or I'm gonna make a great catch. Which one you choose?
You know what it's like?
Which one would the attribute I would rather?
Or no, which one would you double?
Which one?
If
would
you have to choose
that's
one
what
to
I'm saying.
double.
Which one would you double?
Well, of course you would say the more yards after the catch.
Exactly,
But
but
I
that-
need to check that stat to
but
see
that's
who
the
got
thing.
more yards after the catch
This
year.
This year.
That's what I'm saying. This year.
I'll give you that.
I'm just saying he looks like a
talking about
number
the,
one this
I'm
year.
talking about the ability to do
yeah,
it though.
okay, I
you're
see what you're saying.
When you're talking about like the actual yard, I'm talking about the ability to do it. So it's like the Steph and KD thing, right? So Steph Curry, they were eliminating him and leaving KD open. You can't double both of them.
Yeah, you can't
obviously,
double
right?
both of them.
So you're making sure Steph is secured and you're leaving
good
KD
comparison.
open so that KD's still the greatest scorer of all time.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah, yeah.
But like, dog, they're
gotta
still
pick
leaving
and
the
choose.
greatest scorer of all time open.
Because you
He's
gotta
the
go
greatest
40
scorer of all
feet.
time, and they're still leaving him open.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta
so
go
it's no
40 feet.
knock to Pickens, bro.
I
But
get
it's
what you're
just
saying.
like, dog, if CD has the bigger play ability, just like Steph has that bigger play ability
Mm-hmm.
with the 3-pointers, then it's gonna be like, yo, this is who we got to double, so we could take that away. You get another chance if it's a smaller play. If you get 10 yards, I have another chance at that. If
Yes.
you go get a 60-yard touchdown, I don't have another chance.
Mind you, this would be none of this would have been done without Dak.
But without big what?
None of this would be done without Dak right now, man.
without Dak.
He's playing at a remarkable pace this year. I
like that?
still got him as my MVP after all that shit I was talking earlier
Who,
this year,
Dak?
man. See how my jinx work for you, man?
Dak is my
I told
MVP
you
right now.
you at the beginning of
The
the
fact
year
that
how
we're
I
in
felt about Dak.
The fact
And
that
look
we're in
at him playing MVP caliber. I'm just saying,
What's
man.
his odds for MVP? And
He should be number one.
The fact that we're in the
I mean, I don't give a damn about the record, to be honest with
The
you,
fact
because
that
he's
we're in the hunt right now, dog, with how bad our defense was in the beginning
at the
of the
beginning of the year.
He's my MVP. Dak Prescott is my
I
MVP.
really hope that Dallas make it into the playoffs. Playoffs is much better.
he deserves
Playoffs
to.
is much better, man.
He
When the
deserves
Cowboys there, even if they're a first round knockout, it's like, dang, we get the joke on them again.
Y'all better leave us alone. Now you make us not want to make the playoffs.
I'm just saying,
But honestly,
it just
this is
gets.
the type of year though for Dallas. If Dallas gets in the playoffs this year without all these expectations, and we weren't supposed to have expectations, this is a year we can mess around and win it. We got the best. We got the one of the most higher powered offenses in the NFL, and we just needed the defense to be able to get some stops, and that's what's been going on. So shoot, we got the opportunity to win it. And I know when the Cowboys sell high, that's when we end up falling. But guess what?
They are. It's starting. The expectations starting to grow.
Expectations
I
are
know
starting
what
to
you're
grow.
saying,
Expectation-
Dak, but Drake May.
Drake
They
May's
got him.
balling.
They got him as number one.
Drake May is balling.
Drake May's
May,
balling. You
Matthew
can't say he's
Stafford,
not.
and then Dak is third. Big Dak.
Stafford.
balling too, man.
You better leave my boy Dak
They
alone.
just lost.
Your
so,
boy,
man.
your boo Jordan Love is fourth.
Jordan Love is fourth?
Okay, cool.
Nah, I do not. I don't.
I'm talking about the odds.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't put him
over Josh Allen and Caleb Williams.
I would put
six.
definitely maybe Josh Allen over him. Over
Caleb
Jordan.
Williams one is a tough one because his defense is so damn good.
His Bears always doing
And you
good,
can't
man.
like take that away from him, but like that's the reason why their record is so good. Their record wouldn't be so good if their defense wasn't so damn good. Or if you gave us the Bears defense, god damn, we'd be undefeated.
This
If
look, man, you can't
Cowboys-
have everything.
I know you can't have it all.
But
But I'm just saying. That's why I feel like Caleb Williams is not like in like one of the front runners for it because his defense is so good. And again, you can't take it from him. But I feel like if
they
if
dog
that-
walk
yo,
Eagles though.
they dog walked.
They dog walked Eagles.
walked us too.
All right. So that's a perfect
But honestly,
segue.
they're
I
dog
want to
walk-
ask you a question because we need to break it back up.
Yep, I'm
because we
ready.
discussed about 2-3 podcasts ago about who you give the best chances to making the Super Bowl.
I'm still with the same.
We for the new ones that didn't hear though, he said we had to pick who we thought was going to make the best fit for the Super Bowl this year. We said the Eagles, the Bears, or the Rams.
Out of the NFC.
Out of the NFC to make the Super Bowl. And this was like 2 weeks ago. So you got to think about those records are still, staying fresh. You said the Eagles. Are you sticking with that?
I'm definitely sticking with the Eagles, having the best odds of making the championship out of the NFC. They are still the leaders in our division, so they really have no pressure on them for them to be really needing to play that well.
You sure?
What? For what?
What
For
you mean no pressure?
For what?
What you mean no pressure? They still got to see that y'all 2 games
You're in the
essentially
playoffs.
behind them.
You're in the playoffs.
You're 2 games behind. You're 2 games
You're
behind them.
in the playoffs. And again, we have to win out on our schedule.
Yes.
And the Eagles are a good enough team to where they can stay 2 games or 1 game ahead of us and be fine. So again, the Eagles are fine, and I think they still have the best odds to make and win the championship.
They have great odds.
They're trying to get A.J. Brown what he's asking for. And again, everybody talks about Jalen Hurts, but they're trying to make sure A.J. Brown is getting the ball. And they're trying to giving Saquon a freaking break.
Okay.
They're giving Saquon a break. If Saquon goes through 2 years of having like a great year like he did last year for all season and then doing the same thing this year, that's not a lot of usage on him.
Can I ask? Okay, I get what you're saying. Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
This is the remaining schedule. The Chargers. It's not an easy game.
Mm-hmm.
This is Eagles we talk about. Raiders. We got you. That's doable. Whatever. Commanders. It's a divisional game. You just seen them what they did last night. 2 nights ago.
In a division.
Sunday night game. No, it wasn't a division game. It was against one of the best defensive Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
They went against them and they took them to OT.
The
So they're going, and it's still a divisional game. You know how we feel about divisional games. And then they got to face the Bills at Buffalo. It's not easy. And then you got to face the Washington Commanders again, which is another divisional game. These are not easy games that we're talking about here. This is not easy games. So, and then mind you, we go into the flip side of that.
So what's supposed to happen? The Cowboys are going to take first?
I'm just saying, y'all got to face the Lions.
What are we talking about?
The got to face the Lions, which is
We could beat out the Lions.
the Lions look real beatable, and we're gonna talk about them in a few. And then we got the Vikings, which is definitely beatable.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Chargers, which is.
But those are all.
But is that Dallas? Is it at Dallas?
Here's the thing: you went by that whole schedule for the Eagles and talked about how the teams could beat them. And then we're talking for Dallas, and we're talking about who's possibly beatable for Dallas.
You're favorable in most of your matchups, and I don't think they're favorable.
Bro, who cares
It's
about
still-
favorable?
it's-
We
it's
were
still
not
football.
The last 2 games we played, we were not favored in.
It's still football. Any given Sunday, I get
So-
you on that point. We're just speaking future wise. What's look favorable as far as the matchup? I mean, we lost to Panthers, and so I understand. I got you.
I don't think it's none of those matchups are secured wins for us.
None of them. No,
None
I
of
don't
those
think it's ever a
matchups
secure
are
win when it
even
comes
really
to NFL.
favorable for us. It's tough to say that with any of those matchups. When the way,
Vikings?
with the way, bro,
No.
the Vikings are a team that can mess around and beat you when you're playing well, and that's the thing.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
JJ
and
McCarthy is not that.
when you
And then you seen what the hell that backup did last week.
you're not a Dallas fan.
I'm not.
You're not a Dallas fan. I know how this shit goes.
I'm just saying y'all favored in a y'all favored in a lot.
We lose the games
man.
we not supposed to, and we win it. And that's another thing about the Dallas organization too, or the Dallas fan base. We have pretty much the largest fan base, probably.
Probably. Yeah, y'all up there with Steelers.
So we have the largest fan base.
Yeah, probably you and the
Who do you
Steelers.
think bets the most when bets go in on our team? So if we go
America.
in, America bets with Dallas.
America bets.
America bets with Dallas.
Or
So
against
thank you.
Dallas.
So when you pull a rug on Dallas, you can pull a rug on a whole lot of motherfuckers.
I'm just saying.
Let's just say that.
I don't even like Dallas. Let's get that straight. I
Let's
don't
just
even
say
like
that.
Dallas, man.
Cass, how your Ravens doing? Cass, what are the Cass? Your Ravens are sitting at 500, and they are in points ahead of at the top of their division, but in record they're tied at the top of their division.
I got a better question.
What are you guys doing?
I have a better question, man. What's going on with Lamar, man? I was watching this video where they was talking about him losing confidence throughout the game.
Confidence in himself?
Yeah, confidence in himself and the throws that he made.
I mean, that could be possible. You making throws, or you getting hit enough, or you fumbling. You that could be possible. There's a lot of pressure back there in them pile with them big old men coming at you. Those some big men.
What are you doing?
I mean,
Continue. I'm not.
saying.
Come
they built like you, but 6'5". Think about it.
My thing is, what is going on? Y'all have one of the best running backs in the league. Y'all have a really good quarterback. I still would consider him top
told
5.
you what's going on.
Yo, they got to.
The turnovers.
The wide receiver core is not that great.
That's another team.
Yeah,
that
Why,
can
and I got another question. Why y'all not using Isaiah Likely more? What is up with that?
Maybe he not likable.
This guy. Isaiah Likely is a beast to me personally. I think he's a beast, man.
Like I said, I just think like that pressure, yo. You get hit. You. I don't know. He not even. I don't think he healthy.
That's why a lot of people saying he's not
He
healthy.
fully healthy yet, because
A lot of people saying he's not
sometimes it look like he can get up out of there, and he don't got that burst.
That burst?
Yeah.
That burst of what?
Huh?
Yo,
That's good.
but because y'all are who I picked to win the Super Bowl this year.
I mean, we still got a chance.
Honestly,
I think this year might be.
I picked y'all to win the Super Bowl
This
this
the only
year.
thing This is the thing I don't like about football. Right. First of all, you can put parlays in and be losing like over and over and over again in football. But the thing about this year, it seemed like you don't really know. All these, like a lot of these teams is playing good that you don't expect to be good.
The Panthers, the
Patriots,
Patriots.
you know what I mean? A lot of these teams are balling, and I think going into the playoffs is going to be one of those situations where it might be a team nobody think about who's going to win.
It's
Like
gonna be
the
Well,
Ravens.
who's hot? These next 5 weeks is about to determine
The Ravens
5,
just
6
and the
weeks.
Ravens had a lot of injuries too. So now, you know what I
coming
mean.
back.
This last loss, they shouldn't have lost to the Bengals like that. I don't think, but you know we'll see.
Joe Burrow is a bad.
That's what killed
man.
him. Joe Burrow coming back.
Joe Burrow. I didn't even know he was playing because I was talking to
I didn't
to the
either.
family. He was like, because we was talking about. I was like, yo, you got this. I didn't know Joe Burrow was playing. I said, oh, nah, he might be out of luck on this one. He might be out of luck with this one.
I didn't either.
That
But you know
boy
what's
was letting
crazy?
it fly.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy about a situation like Joe Burrow coming back? He healthy. He
How long he's gonna stay healthy? I
no,
hope
no,
he
I'm
does
saying
because
he's healthy though.
Yeah,
He ain't been playing. So
Yeah.
he got mad energy. He ain't beat up. He letting it go.
I feel that.
Think about that. You come back and you just like, hold on, I'm just gonna throw the ball. Like
he
he
looked
letting it fly.
nuts.
That's
Yeah,
what-
he looked. He showed on display how great of a quarterback he is when he's healthy. Because he's a top 5 when he's healthy. He's definitely top 5.
Yeah.
He's definitely top 5. You can't name
It's tough to name
5
better.
quarterbacks better than Joe Burrow when he's healthy.
Well, yeah, before the season, but this year a lot of quarterbacks is playing.
You
well.
still couldn't name 5. 5.
This year?
This year, yeah, because he was hurt, so we really couldn't look at him.
Okay, I'm just.
But
saying
not this year, no. No.
This year, going into next year, is Joe Burrow still top 5?
Yeah.
He has to.
I said the injury if he stays healthy.
Until
You can say that about most.
No,
I get what you're saying.
until he has a season that like dethrones him being top 5, then that would have to be the thing for me.
So you telling me right now?
You gotta have a bad
I'm
season.
saying, so if Drake may win MVP, he won't be top 5 going into next season.
Wait, Drake May is a rookie, right?
No, Drake May
Year
second
two?
year. Year 2, I think.
There are 2, I think. Mm-hmm.
Is this Drake May's first year? I mean, second year?
Yeah, I think he was the quarterback last year.
Yeah, he was the quarterback last second. They're not giving no freaking 2-year quarterback the MVP.
I'm saying he's the favorite right now.
He's the favorite.
But I'm just saying, if
I can't
he were
speak
the
on him. He throws a great, deep routes. I ain't gonna look. You was saying he throws great deep routes, but but I really didn't get to look at his tape too much to see how good Drake May is.
Okay,
really
that's not
is,
I'm just asking the question.
Yeah.
If he is to get MVP, will he be top 5 next year?
No,
You still don't think?
no, because NFL is all about like tape, man.
But
I feel like tape is
balling though. It's not
I feel like this is first year starting, if I'm not mistaken, because there was another quarterback last year,
it was.
if I'm not mistaken. So this is his first year.
Who saw
So
last
nobody
year?
knows him. Nobody has the tape on him. So you got to give me 2 years. Look at Jaden Daniels. I thought Jaden Daniels was still going
Only
to.
team that don't got the tape on him. Is
I
the
told
first
you about
team that-
You
Jaden.
did.
Hold
You
on,
did.
hold
You
on. Let
did.
me say this. Jaden John, he got hurt this year, right? He
Who,
out?
Jaden?
Yeah. He out.
Yeah, he messed up his elbow
Well, okay.
badly.
Yeah, that's bad. But let me just say, the only team that don't got the film on him is the first team he played of the season. After that, every team got film.
No, it takes a year, dog.
I'm
It takes
just
a
saying.
year.
I'm
Not
just
even the
saying
first,
that
because you can't get nothing out of the first
That's
game.
like saying
You
Joe
can't get
Barrow-
nothing out of the first game.
Okay, that's like saying
You can't.
Joe Barrow. Okay, it's the
You
same
can't.
thing for Joe
You gotta
Barrow
look
then.
at tendencies.
Joe Barrow ain't played the whole year.
You gotta
Basically, he come back. He dogging them.
You got to look
It's
at.
different because he's been there. Like Joe Burrow, you know his tendencies, you know what he
but
wants
you
to
still
do.
can't stop him.
Facts.
So
Oh, he
sometimes
played
when
3
you-
games last year.
So I'm saying sometimes
I
when
mean,
you
13
hot,
games
when
last
you
year,
hot,
so.
you just hot.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes when you hot,
You
you
can be
just
hot.
hot. Some of this, look at Shea. When some of them shots he be making, I be like, man, when you just balling, you balling. Bro. You just hot.
But that's what I'm saying.
3
I
hots
think,
in the cot.
like I said, it's no tape on him. I mean, he did 13
Hey, yo.
13
Hey, yo.
13 games. Yo, I don't even know why you respond to what this guy saying. But I don't think there's enough tape out on him, man. I consider it still his first year. He didn't start out in New England at the beginning, but now he's here, and I'm thinking like this is the year to get the tape.
Okay, but when you balling, you just balling.
Yeah, he's balling
That's
this year.
that's a-
We'll see what he look like next year. You think that's what I'm saying?
before the I think the beginning of the year when we started, then we put Justin Herbert in the top 5.
We did. I did.
We put
I'm the
Justin
only
Herbert in
one
the
that
top
did.
5. No, I did too.
Oh yeah, you did
I
too.
I know I didn't.
I know you did.
We put Justin Herbert in there. Right?
Yes. No.
Because
No. I didn't put Justin Herbert in the top 5.
I think
he was in the top 10.
He
He was
was We
6.
was arguing over.
He was like 6 or 7
over
over.
his-
It was over that.
Yeah,
it was like around that 7-8
Ford
mark.
was here, but then he went in his yards, went into
Yeah.
the yards thing. Or how
Yeah,
many
we did.
yards he did.
And look at they
in
got
the
the
first
tape.
3 years.
And look at him now.
Yeah, but they had the tape in year 3.
I'm just saying for NFL like it's the tape looks different.
They watch tape every day.
The tape looks different, dog.
No, they watch tape.
NFL
every day,
the
bro.
tapes look different, man.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I
That's
just
why
feel
they
like,
always call it a soft man slump and all that, man. Well, I'm supposed
Hey, yo.
that is.
You didn't even say sophomore year slump.
I
You
said sophomore.
No, you said
No, you said
soft man.
Thank you. You said soft man slump, bro. That's what? Cool?
Yeah, that's something new, man.
What?
That's something new. He needs
Pause,
to-
man.
he needs to buy-
Sophomore slump, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Soft man slump.
sophomore
is
slump, man.
crazy.
Dang, man.
That's
Bro.
crazy.
They just dropped the Diddy documentary.
Yeah,
Coop out here
He
wilding.
going through it.
Damn.
Take that. He is going through it.
Yo.
All right, so what do you see your Ravens doing, man? Do they make the playoffs?
Oh, we're gonna make the playoffs.
How far did they go in the playoffs? Because I think AFC is chips.
I think we're gonna go to the championship.
I think AFC chips. So then he was up.
I think for some reason they're gonna find a way to get Lamar healthy by the time play. If we make it, and I think we're gonna make it. They're gonna make sure he right. It's the turnovers that kill me though. Really, that bother me. The fumbles and all that. But I think playoff time, these two fingers, they're gonna be ready.
Those two fingers gonna be ready.
They're gonna be ready. I said they're gonna be ready.
So all right. So Super Bowl still.
Yeah, I'm going Super Bowl.
I feel like they chips. Though.
I ain't turning
I
on
feel
my
like
team.
AFC is chips.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I feel like AFC chips.
I think the Ravens can still win the Super Bowl.
Because AFC is chips.
I ain't turning.
I don't think no
Any of those
AFC
teams that are
team-
good in the AFC or good records in it.
The NFC is still winning this year. I don't see nobody beating NFC.
It's an any given Sunday thing.
It is.
This ain't that. This
You're
ain't the
right
NBA.
about that. Yeah,
This ain't the
I
NBA.
live by that. I do live by that. But it's hard to say how dominant NFC is. I don't see them beating them. I don't see nobody beating us.
That's the thing
in
too,
the
Cool.
NFC, man.
That's the thing for the NFC too. If your schedule is harder leading up into the Super Bowl, you can get
You
tired.
more beat up and everything else is a
Then
little bit.
The
You
AFC,
got
they
2
might
weeks.
be more fresh,
You got 2 weeks, man.
bro. Sometimes
It's different.
sometimes those Knicks don't go away until injury, bro.
I got you.
No,
Yeah,
2
that's
weeks.
true. That's true.
I
Those
got you,
Knicks,
man.
Sometimes you need that rest.
Man, another segue, man.
What up?
Go Pack, go. They doubted us. They didn't think we was gonna do it. Dan Campbell thought we some chumps. We did it, man.
Who'd y'all beat?
On Thanksgiving Day, baby,
Who'd
we
y'all
beat
beat that
Detroit.
you're so happy?
Detroit.
What? Why is this such a big thing?
Wait. Let's not act like Detroit is not a power team in the NFC. Everybody's scared to play the Lions, and it's weird to say. Everybody's scared to play the Lions. Everybody. You should be scared to play the Lions. You should be scared to play the Lions right now. Next Thursday.
So again,
Well, this Thursday. What's your wait? What's your prediction? Y'all winning?
I won. I think we can beat the Lions.
No, every team is beatable. I ain't asked that question. I asked, are y'all going to beat them? Not is they beatable, huh?
Shit, with the Cowboys, you never know. We just won our last 3. 2. Odds are
Are
real
you
high
going to
right
win?
now. Yes, we're gonna beat the Panthers. We're gonna beat the Lions.
Are they? But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound definite right there. But are they a power team? Are they one of those upper echelon teams?
Yeah, they are.
That's what I'm saying. So those act like it's something.
But you making it seem like
It's a
y'all.
division game
You making
at
it
the
seem
same
like y'all not supposed to. Like you guys aren't though. Like y'all making it seem like y'all some slouches that
I
just
mean, we
beat
beat the
like
crap
this
out of them
great-
the first
like
game,
you guys
and
are,
then-
like y'all already played them already and already beat them. Like you making it seem like
well, that game we could have lost.
could have.
Yeah,
But y'all did
if Dan Campbell wasn't so stupid to take points. Yo, and that's the thing. Yo, and also what's going on with these fourth quarter things? I mean, not fourth quarter, fourth down. Like, it's killing me that a lot of these coaches think they playing Madden and not taking the freaking points. Green Bay included.
What you mean?
Green Bay
Kenny,
included.
You know what's going on? These it's gambling, man.
You think people going for these fourth downs because of gambling?
Yes.
Seriously?
That makes a lot of sense, bro.
Yes. This money, yo.
If you don't,
This rigged, it's already rigged, man. You see, man, I don't even want to get into it, man.
keep us on air, Cash.
I'm not even
I don't know. So
you see, a lot of this stuff is going to go under the rug, man. That just came out a few weeks ago. With
What came out? When?
Chauncey and all them. Mm-hmm. It's going to go under the rug. It's going to blow away. Because if they go too deep into it, then it's going to expose the whole game.
Government and everything else?
Everything. It's rigged, bro.
Everything.
Sport, yo, bro. It's sports.
It's sports.
You
That's
got
the suck part
referees
about it.
You got referees coming out and saying that they was tainting calls on Allen Iverson, and people still be like, "Yo, man, it ain't rigged."
And that's the shit
That's the shit. Annoying.
That's because sports fans love the excitement and like the unpredictability of it, but it sucks to hear that it is rigged. It sucks to even know when it's rigged. It sucks.
the money, man.
It sucks because it's like, yo, it's like the unpredictable of watching the games. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen, but it's so hard to believe it's rigged because I understand you could sway play calls, momentum, and things of that sort. But say for instance, like we went for it on fourth down, which I don't fucking get. We was at the 45-yard on our own 45-yard line, and we threw a fucking pass that could have went their way, and all they had to go was 35 yards. No, not 35. Yeah, 55. No, yeah, 45
It was on
yards.
your 45.
It was on our 45. Yeah, to go 45 yards to get a touchdown and tie it with us. And they threw it, and luckily we caught it. But it didn't look like it was something that could be like scripted. Like, yo, my man lost his shoe and everything. So it's like things like that is like hard to say like, yo, nah, yeah, they playing this to catch a ball while somebody hugging them from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that
like it's like hard
I
to
get that stuff.
but yeah, so it's like hard to think like, yo, how much can you sway a game?
Why would you throw it? Well, why would you?
Why
throw
would
the
you?
ball?
I don't get that part either. Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
what I
saying?
don't get either.
Why would your boy? Why would Russell Wilson throw the ball instead of just handing it to Marshawn Lynch?
I think that's how I feel like on that one was ego. I think Marshawn Lynch and Pete Carroll didn't like each other. So Pete Carroll don't want him to be the savior of the team and say, yeah, I just secured us the Super Bowl. And now
you think ego is really that important?
I don't know. I would like to believe it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
whether that man ran that ball in or not. Pete Carroll was still going to be a Super Bowl champion, and that was still going to be added to his accolades as a coach. You think that Marshawn running the ball was that important to where he didn't want to win a championship? I don't think that's why.
But that's I don't know.
It's like this.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard
to situation in which you want Russell Wilson to get the MVP, or you got a situation where if it don't work out, you put Tom Brady in another big light, get him a Super Bowl. Either way, it's a win-win for the masses.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How much is it swayed to be like, yo, play this call because we know that I throwing an interception? Like, that was a great play on the ball to be doing that.
It was a dumb play.
It was a dumb play, but it was a great break, too.
Cool.
So it was like he broke on that.
Cool. If I'm paying you millions of dollars and I'm your employer, you're going to do what I ask you to do.
But to say in the instant we're gonna make it look this good, like you could act like it. My thing, they should become actors at this point. If they could make plays like that and make it look like that was just a great play.
All he did was
you seen a slant, but you seen a break.
I get it. He ran a slant.
Yeah,
4 yards away, whatever, 5 yards away, whatever. He ran a slant.
The ball was right here in his pocket.
Threw the ball. The way he threw the ball.
It was in his pocket.
I don't know. That shit went right to the other defender.
He broke on it. As a defender, you are a cornerback, Cleet. You seen that break.
I didn't see the play.
You never seen that play?
Mm-hmm.
Khalid, you need to look at that play if that's the case. Because the way he
never
broke.
Seen when he threw the ball to the last play of the game?
He broke.
When Pats won?
Mm-hmm.
Pats BC.
Man, yo, Khalid.
Oh, are you talking about the Russell Wilson joint?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that play.
Did you see him make that break?
The receiver make
the
break?
corner.
I mean, like, it's
on the break
the
on the
corner
ball.
make the break on the ball. Yes, but like, what else are you supposed to do?
That was a great break. And everybody reacts.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
But like, it could go to
saying,
your defense.
Me,
like, but if you know the play is there, it can look. You can make it look like it's.
To me,
I'm guessing like you can make that break if you know it's coming.
I just think it didn't make sense. Somebody knew something. Yo, they about to throw it. Yo, they throwing it. Yo, they do not want Marshawn to get MVP. Come on, man.
Because just before then, he ran for like 6 yards. Like it was
because you got to think about like this too. I don't want to stay on this for too long. Say you got to think about like this. If you're that defense, you're not worried about nothing but packing the line with the way Marshawn has been running all fucking game. You're not doing nothing but packing line. So you shouldn't not worried about your receivers, but you're playing one-on-one outside, and there should be.
It was on a first down.
Again,
you have how many chances, and you gonna throw the ball?
But that's what I'm saying though. And
I'm already a conspiracy theorist, man. I'm already a conspiracy theorist, so I think stuff like this, man. So.
All right, man. Look, man.
Let's go on the next part.
My bad. Go Pack, go. That's how you play, Matt LaFleur. That's how you call plays, man. That's how you play. That's how. Stop playing scared, man. Stop playing scared.
You want them?
Dang, man. Except for some of the fourth downs. I'm like, look, man, we could have just kicked the ball, man. You know what I'm saying? And Michael Parsons. Thank you again, Khalid. That man.
Honestly, that's fine. Y'all about to have that trade just to not win shit.
You got 2.5. We got 2.5 sacks from him already this year.
Honestly,
I mean, not 2. 12.5.
That
12.5 sacks.
The trade has worked out.
Sacks.
That trade worked out in both of our favors.
I'm
fine with that because we couldn't do shit with him on our defense. Our defense wasn't gonna do much with him. Like our defense was gonna be okay, but I think our defense is better
build
now.
around him.
Our defense, no, because he's too expensive. He's too expensive to build around. If you're adding him and you have the money, that's cool. But he's too expensive to build around in a city like Dallas.
But you don't give away a talent like that.
Well,
That's a generational
we're doing
talent.
better than we were with him.
Well, you didn't have him this year.
I know, but that's what I'm. But even then, the last couple of years, we're doing better now than we were with him. Our defense is doing better now with the additions that we've added.
2-3 weeks.
Again, these 2-3 weeks since we made the trades with our linebackers and our D line, our defense has looked better than it did when we had Micah Parsons for the Dallas Cowboys. So we both went out on that trade. Y'all ain't get over on nobody. We both went out on that trade.
So what would you say?
And then at that, y'all didn't even beat us. Y'all didn't even beat us.
Y'all didn't beat us either.
And at that again,
Well,
I didn't say we beat y'all. But you got. But that's what I'm saying because you guys were supposed to be the big dogs. You guys were supposed to be the upper echelon. You guys tied with us. So like all that, you guys won the trade shit. Y'all didn't win shit.
Game, right?
Yeah, that was a tie game.
Y'all didn't win shit. Not from us at least.
Man. And it just happened to
y'all
be
didn't win the game from us. Y'all didn't win the trade from us. Y'all ain't win. Y'all ain't get shit out of us this year.
Okay, what would you consider a win? What would you consider the break? What would you consider the break on who won the trade? Be like, all right, that's our definitely one.
If y'all win a championship this year.
Okay.
And if we win a championship this year, y'all lost that fucking trade. If we win a championship this year, y'all lost that fucking trade. I'll say that. And honestly, if we make it deep into the playoffs this year, y'all lost that trade again. Y'all lost that trade again.
If we make it deep into did we win?
If y'all don't win, if y'all don't win the Super Bowl, y'all did not win that trade.
I get your thought.
Y'all gave him number one, Lombardi, all this shit, all this hype and all this shit.
No, he won it. We didn't give him number one. He won it number 11. It's just that Reed wanted some bread, and the NFL wanted him to buy back the jerseys too. So again, y'all gave him number one, all this shit, and so if you guys don't win the Super Bowl, if y'all don't win the Super Bowl and we make it deep in the playoffs, we won that trade. So okay,
then y'all got to stop saying all this stuff about Jerry.
Can we put another stipulation in
what?
It? If we win in the next 4 years and y'all don't do nothing,
then y'all won the trade.
Okay,
I'll give you that.
All right,
I'll give you that.
All right,
I'll give you that.
All right, cool. I'm with it.
But what's don't do nothing? Do we that's like not making the play, not making it deep? I
think making it deep in the playoffs
would count something.
Will count a lot, especially which I still haven't won.
That ain't shit that we've done yet.
If y'all make it deep in the playoffs, I'll be shocked, man.
Let's get into NBA for the day. We have on our first.
Oh, can I ask a question? Since we're on football right quick, I don't know if y'all heard about Have you heard about that Lane Kiffin thing? So Lane Kiffin is was the coach of Ole Miss. Mm-hmm. So he wound up taking a job for LSU. Wow, Ole Miss is in the playoffs. Guess what he's doing? He's not coaching them for the playoffs. He's not.
And then that's what Rick Pitino was talking about, right? Rick Pitino came out and said something about it.
I don't know. I don't know. It just came out like 2 days.
I see what he's saying now because I didn't understand.
Why? Why would you think that's a smart thing to do?
No. Rick Pitino was basically saying like, yo, that's like us going to the March Madness.
And I'm leaving.
Taking the job. So I didn't understand what he was saying at the time because I thought Lane Kiffin was taking the job after the season was over with. But yeah, taking it, I mean, it is.
You don't think that's messed up?
No, it's definitely messed up. But I will say this:
they are 11-1.
When you're
number 6,
when you're playing with that type of money, bro, I know they don't give a damn about none of that shit.
It's messed up, but this is why it's not messed up to me, like right now anymore.
As a parent, I would have knocked his head off.
Not as much anymore because
how? Why? He
just
gave
your
kid $500,000. He just gave your kid $1 million. You talk about knocking my head off. I gave your kid $1 million.
This NIA money now changes how I would feel
I
about.
ain't think about that.
I don't care. Shit, you
Yeah,
already
you-
hooked my family up.
But it's just like the players
I get it,
now.
I get what
It's
you
just
mean.
like the
That's what I'm
players
saying.
now.
I'm good.
But you don't think that's messed up in its greatest scheme of things?
What's messed up?
As
What's
far as like you signed up for the team, and yes, you going with another team next year. But you telling me you can't finish out this season with us
it
on
was
the
probably
playoffs?
part of the stipulations that he needed
Put it
to
like
leave.
this.
I don't
Put it
think
like
that's
that.
part of no damn stipulations.
Bro, if you need
No,
to take the
no.
job and you need to take the job now, and they tell
What the hell you gonna do now to
if
take
I
that
have
job?
$1 million
recruiting
job and you
now.
tell me to do something, I'm
Recruiting
fucking
starts
leaving.
now.
Recruit. Oh my gosh!
Because
no
look,
way,
look,
man.
look.
I mean, I know
this
high school
portal,
ball is
I'm
coming to
saying-
an end.
No,
Football.
not just high school. I'm saying the portal now.
Okay.
This portal thing.
Oh,
now,
okay.
You can
Oh,
basically get a head start getting these players that are good that aren't playing in the bowl. They come to LSU.
Okay.
Somebody
with
give
all
you
the-
somebody
with
give you
all
$3
the-
million to not go to playoffs.
Ain't LSU still in SEC?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Both
Oh
of them
my
SEC.
gosh, I'm like you getting a head start, and he probably got he probably if I'm Lane Kiffin, if I'm thinking correctly, he probably elevated one of the coaches that was under him. So
We don't know
kids
that. I
probably
said
know
we
him.
just
I'm
gotta
just
look.
saying that's most likely.
Yeah,
what
so-
Who the
happened.
hell
They have
else is supposed to
I'm
come
not saying
in?
has to. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna bring
He didn't
him on
elevate
himself.
shit. Usually, it's the
That's-
program
I mean,
now that
no,
elevate.
no,
You don't
he-
know. We don't know if he did
Before
it.
he leaves, he has to tell him something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The program. That's what I'm saying. The program
yeah, but they're
elevating.
gonna elevate somebody that the kids are used to. They ain't gonna.
Yeah,
Bring him as a coach.
yeah, I agree.
But now him leaving now he can get his program and his coaching staff together.
That-
His recruiting matters now, bro. You got
You
guys out
know,
here.
man.
You're-
Yeah,
as
yeah,
soon as
I
that season
get it.
ends, bro, you're missing out on recruiting.
That's what
Like he
I'm
needs
saying.
people.
business,
He
man.
needs people on the board before the season over.
I get
so
what
that
you're
he
saying.
can go get them.
I get what you're saying before
So-
anybody else reaches.
And if you telling me
You gotta
like,
do it
yo,
now.
I'm getting paid, and again, this isn't like his exact thing, but if you telling me I'm getting paid $2 million here, and I'm gonna get paid $5 over here, and I just gotta not leave the that's like $3 million. You gonna go to playoffs for 3? No, this is what these NBA dudes and all these NFL people be talking about. It's just like, yo, I'm gonna do what I gotta do because I'm getting paid and I'm an employee of what's going on. You tell me, shit. I'm a freaking teacher and I do what's asked of me at work. You do what's asked of you at work.
Anything.
So, like, again, if it's anybody else, you're going to do it. It's work.
I don't know, man. I just feel like that I don't know.
Nah,
I get y'all point. The business
It
part
would
of
be bad. Like I
and they
used to
get the
think of
head
it.
start.
Nah,
But that's like, yo, we in the freaking playoffs. Ole Miss have never made the playoffs.
He did his job.
So,
So-
thank you. That's your job.
I'm gonna be real with you. This too in college, the
Can we
head
finish
coach.
out the work, man? As a
I-
kid,
nah,
I'd be like,
I agree
damn,
with you
son.
in a way.
Or as a young man.
But in college though, in college and in pros, most likely, the head coach is really like the less like you're not really getting much interaction with him. You get interaction with the
with the
assistants.
trainers and the assistants.
Yeah. So technically, it's like you giving a bag. Everybody getting a bag already. All the players getting a bag, most of them. And then you get an opportunity to go to LSU, and they probably telling you, yo, you got to figure this out. I'm sure they wouldn't mind him staying, but you got to get a head start on this portal now because the portal probably
That
is
I didn't
crazy.
even think. Okay, all right. Yeah,
The NIL money, man.
And kids is
this
going to leave probably big schools, other
Early.
schools to go to LSU.
LSU,
Early.
man. Just for
Man.
the name.
They probably going to leave.
Yo, something's mentally wrong with this guy, man.
I really thought somebody's at the damn door, yo.
They come to LSU, bro. Like, that's a real program over there.
That's a fact.
That's a real program. That's one of
Makes
the
sense.
things.
My bad. I ain't mean to interrupt
No,
that.
we
that
have this.
segment,
Honestly,
the-
we
the-
have
the
a
killing
discussion
Kevin.
that might go for a little bit. We need to have this discussion again when Flea gets back because I know Flea's a pure scorer. And he's not only a scorer. I'm just saying he's a pure scorer because he can score, but he does other things on the basketball court. This Kenyon Martin versus Draymond thing that's been going on. We have individual talent versus team basketball. What's more important? Like this, because Kenyon Martin's thing is you were carried all this, talking about a backpack and all this stuff. You're carried by Steph and all this stuff. But Kenyon Martin is more of a productive individual player than Draymond. And if you want to say productive by scoring, probably, but it's tough to say productive by other stuff. He said I saw one thing that said for his defensive rating, he has a overall defensive rating higher than Draymond's.
He better
Cool.
rebounder too, though. He better rebound. He was a more consistent rebounder.
But that's tough to say when you're going for rebounds. But that goes to the type of player that Draymond is. Draymond's the type of person to box out so you can get the rebound. Kenyon Martin is gonna want to get his boards. He's going to want to get his boards because he wants his stats. He's going to get his points because he wants his stats. That's why he keeps talking about him being an individual player, though.
But I get what you're saying. I agree. Well, I think the era back then when Kenyon Martin was playing, your stats really, your numbers really mattered.
Especially as a power forward.
Yeah, at the power forward position, then the numbers made you like, yo, he real. I'm not saying Draymond not, because Draymond, I think, put it like this: Kenyon Martin can go to any team, I feel like, and do the same thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think Draymond can go to any team and they want him to do the same thing.
But that's people's argument for it. But that doesn't make the argument though, because also Kenyon Martin's not about to go play with Steph and be able to run point guard while Steph is fucking running around and trying to do all this shit.
He can do, but no. But say the winning team, right? You got Steph, Clay, put KD in that mix, right?
No. Do that. Thank you. Take this out because they won one before him.
Take KD out, and then you got Clay, Harrison Barnes, Steph, who was the Maurice Spates, and then you put Kenyon Martin in there. Mm-hmm. Kenyon Martin still can board, do all the little stuff around the rim. He don't got it.
So now, perfect.
You still got Sean Livingston.
And I got you right now. Who the hell is taking Steph off the ball?
Sean Livingston.
The fuck out of here. Sean Livingston didn't start.
Sean
Livingston did not start. Yes, he does. Yes, he does because Steph is off the ball while he starts. Yes, he does. Steph is off the ball while he starts.
No.
Draymond allows Steph to be off the ball while he starts. And you know who else is playing? No. Everybody talks about.
Hold on. He can start.
No, he can't. You cannot start Sean Livingston. He's not going to start, though, because you just said his replacement is Kenyon Martin. You can't start Kevin. You can't start 6 people.
Okay, so
who's he going to start over?
Take out Spates and Looney.
Spates and
Kenyon Martin better than all of them.
So again, you have to. So you're gonna have Sean Livingston bring. So cool. You have Sean Livingston replace that. It's a different dynamic of your team now. It's a completely different dynamic because Sean Livingston isn't a rebounder. Now you have
Kenyon Martin a rebounder.
Thank you. Draymond does both of them shits in his one position.
What's the both?
He does what both of them do. Who? He can run your point guard and
he brings the ball up.
He runs the point.
No. He brings the ball.
The fuck out of here. He runs the point.
And he
takes Steph off the ball.
He waits for the screens.
So if he just brings if he just brings the ball up, why doesn't every other big do that shit?
Because they
fucking can't.
Because they can't.
Because they can't. Because it's running the point guard.
No, he's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So if it was so easy, why is Amen Thompson struggling to do it?
Because that's not what he does.
Because he's not a fucking point guard.
He didn't do it.
That's why. Because he's not a point guard.
No.
Draymond didn't do that shit in high school either.
Yes, he did, but
he didn't do it in college.
He did it in high school, and he did it a little bit in college.
He did it a little bit in college. He was a forward in college. He was a forward in college.
He's a forward now.
I know, but he wasn't sitting there.
He brings the ball up. They're running their sets, and he's making a good play. He can make a good play.
So that's even.
He has a good IQ to make the play.
Thank you. That you're getting. So what's the best thing about a guard? A point guard. They have to have very high point guard IQ.
Okay, but are we
Draymond has
IQ?
Draymond has high point guard IQ and high IQ for his position as well.
Let me ask you this. So can Draymond, okay, if you are a GM or coach, right? And you with the Hornets, are you gonna have Draymond? Is Draymond still effective with the Hornets?
It's not about that though.
He's not saying.
I never said he was. I already said that. I already said once you go.
Amongst greatness with Curry and everything, Draymond is needed.
Draymond is needed. And everybody talks about Draymond ain't shit without Curry. Have y'all ever seen Curry's stats without Draymond? Please let me know Curry's win percentages without Draymond. I
haven't seen them, but
they're ass.
I would still say.
Bro, don't do that.
I would still say that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Curry's stats without Draymond when it comes to winning And when it comes to his efficiency, they drop major.
So this argument
they drop
really-
major.
okay,
you know who
so-
stats didn't drop major when they didn't have Kenyon Martin? Jason Kidd. Stats never
Jason-
fucking changed.
no.
You know who else's
Because
stats didn't
Jason
change?
Kidd's stats
When
never
he
gonna
went
change.
when he went to
Jason Kidd played
when
the
he
same
went
as
when he went to
Dallas.
Denver. When he went to Denver, he ain't changed up Chauncey Billups stats. Get the fuck out of here.
oh,
Chauncey Billups was him
Kenyon
before
Martin.
that and
You
after.
talking about a Kenyon Martin? You talking about a Kenyon Martin that went through surgeries as he was going to Denver?
Oh my! Now it's the
Those
surgery's
matter,
fault.
though. That
Now
matters.
it's the
And he
surgery's
still
fault.
was productive in Denver.
I respect that he was productive.
He still was
but
highly
again,
productive in
But
Denver.
again, we're talking about Draymond getting backpacked. But again, Steph Curry's production is not the same.
I'm not saying that. Hold on. Okay. I'm not saying, huh?
His production.
I'm not saying
is,
that.
Who Steph's?
But look, I'm not saying. I get.
So
what you're
everybody
saying
always
now.
want to talk about.
I'm not saying
so
nothing
what's
about the
saying?
backpacking. I'm not saying that. I mean, I don't know about the whole backpacking thing. I wouldn't say that Draymond is riding Steph's coattail or anything like that. But I will say that given the team dynamic, Draymond bringing the ball up the court and waiting for dudes to set screens and making a plat, that's just IQ. That's not
And that's
running
still
the point,
it
though.
still is running the point guard,
That's
bro.
not running
Because
the point.
because if it wasn't, they would take the fucking ball from him.
If
Cash.
he was running the point, no, because the big is guarding him.
What is the point guard supposed to
Ain't
do?
no-
What is the point guard
Ron
supposed?
Artest not
What
guarding
is the point guard supposed to do?
Bring the ball up the court, wait for the sets to happen, get everybody involved. He only you making it sound like he's passing it to, he's getting Dobbs and Looney.
Bro,
Well, I'm
he's
just saying,
he's
to the
running
bigs.
his offense. That's what they do. That's what a point guard does. He
Okay,
runs
so
the
let
offense.
me ask you this. Is Joker a point guard?
You said Joker?
Yeah.
Joker runs like Draymond. He runs
I know,
the thing
ask the
like
question.
Draymond. That's
Is he a
exactly
point
what he
guard?
does.
Is he a point guard?
Whatever I'm saying about Draymond, I'll say about Joker.
So Joker's a point guard.
Just like Draymond, yes. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right.
What are you talking? They talk about LeBron,
He's
but
saying
they,
he runs the offense.
he runs the offense.
But not saying
not
the
a
point guard.
point guard.
That doesn't.
What is a point guard
doesn't mean
supposed to
you're the
do
point
then,
guard.
Cash? What is a point
The
guard supposed to
guard on
do?
No.
What is a point guard supposed to
Position
do?
on the team is getting.
And you're talking about
everybody,
positionless
seeing
at this point.
Run
now,
your
too.
offense. Your point guard
this
runs your
NBA is
offense.
point-
If you
positionless.
set up an offense,
Your point guard doesn't get everybody
If you set-
involved because
Yes,
not
he do.
everybody is meant to score.
Yes, Chris
Not
Paul-
everybody is meant to score.
but everybody is meant to be involved.
Not everybody's meant. That's
get everybody
fine.
involved.
And Draymond
Point
does.
guards get
Draymond gets the
everybody
main
involved.
person the ball. I'm the fucking point guard because
If
I'm
you
getting
run- if
the
you
best
run me-
player on the fucking
Let me
court
ask you this, let me
the
ask you this,
ball.
Let me ask you this.
What?
Let me ask you this real quick. I'm gonna give you an example real quick.
Look at this. He
We
ready to
got
throw
five.
something at
We
me.
got five.
Oh, this guy.
You run a set. You told Coop bring the ball up the court, right? You run a pin down for me. He passed me the ball. I shoot it. I'll make it. He run the
And I got you. I got you. How many times out of that, if we ran that 5 times in a row, how many times is that shit gonna work? How many times is
It's not
Coop?
a problem.
How many? No, because this is my
I don't
point.
know.
No, because this is my point. How many times is Coop gonna bring up the ball and there's a possibility of somebody stealing the ball from him? How many times?
not
No.
that
How many? No. How many times is there gonna be a possibility of Coop bringing up the ball and possibly throwing it away?
Not that many.
Get the fuck out of here! It's happened this summer multiple
It depends
times.
who's guarding them.
It's happened this summer multiple
Depends
times,
who's guarding them.
bro. Cash, come on,
because
bro.
look,
Come on, Cash.
Oh, you
Watch
talking about
this.
actually me?
Come on, Cash.
Oh,
Because
damn,
watch
man.
this.
5
Come
out of
on,
5. I'm
Cash.
probably getting that
That's
shit
my
stolen.
point.
Yeah.
Come on, Cash. What are we talking about?
That's
What are
my
we talking
point.
about?
not bringing
Answer
up
my
no
question, real
balls.
quick. Answer this question. When Joker brings the ball up, who's guarding him?
A center.
Nobody's guarding Joker after behind half court.
Because they know
playing
how good of a
full court.
passer he
Nobody's guarding
He's not
anybody
making
beyond.
a
Nobody's
pass
guarding anybody
from the
beyond
other
half
end of the
court.
bro.
Nobody.
He brings the ball up by himself. He brings it up by himself.
That's what most
and
point
dudes
guards
play
do.
off, and he makes a good pass.
Who's playing full court unless it's a close game at the
That's
end?
my
though?
point. That's my whole point.
you-
There's no pressure.
So he's still running the half
He's
court
still
offense.
running the
He's still-
offense.
He's still
With
running.
pressure.
He's still running the
No,
half court
he running
offense. is what
point-
it says.
So you're
Yeah,
telling.
he's
So you're
running
telling.
that offense.
So you're telling me
Yes.
every
So
point
that-
guard.
in
You're
college-
telling me
I
every
think
point
you're getting so
guard.
hooked onto
I
a
wasn't
point guard. I think he's good.
Not every point guard is getting pressure all the way up the court. If you're a
Most
good,
point guards-
no, you're
most
not.
point
If
guards
you're a
get
good
some point
point guard,
guard.
no, you're not. If
Shane's
you're a
not
good
getting
point
pushed
guard,
up full.
if you're a good point guard,
Chris Paul was picking up
On
full
every
court.
possession?
Picking
When he
up
was
who?
young- when he was young, when he came in the league, he was picking up full court, bro.
On everybody though,
Damn
not.
near everybody.
But this is the thing. You're talking about a
That's how he was
defender.
first
You're
team
talking
defense.
about the defender. You're not talking about the offensive person.
I'm talking about
There's
both.
people that can pick up Draymond for court. You're talking about the defender now.
Yeah, it's people
You're not
that can
talking.
pick him up.
But
most
but if you
forwards
go
in
to
the
the
league are
offensive
not
person,
picking him up
but if
full
you go
court.
to the offensive person though, as Chris Paul, you're telling me Chris Paul's getting picked up full court every time? No,
who it is.
no, get the
That-
fuck out
He's
of
not
here.
getting
There
picked
ain't
up
nobody.
Depends who
there-
wants
so-
to pick him up.
Hey,
De'Aaron Fox, if De'Aaron Fox saw Chris Paul bring it up, he's going to guard him. up
I
the
don't
court.
see too
that's
much.
De'Aaron Fox. Thank you. That's
But
not
a point
many
guard, point
people
guard.
because
There's not that many forwards that's going to pick up big men bringing the ball up the court. They gonna
Because
just
you
let
don't
them
see
get
it as
to
a
the set
threat.
until the end of the game.
because you
They
don't see it as a threat.
No,
And also,
he's
if
not
I come up
point
the court,
guard.
why do I need to pick up the why do I need to pick you up over at half court?
Y'all both saying the same
Why
shit.
do I need to pick you up at half court if you can't shoot a three? So one, that makes me even more of an effective point guard if I can't shoot the three and I'm still running the offense and the offense is
No,
still
because
getting to the right
because-
person.
No, because if you running it's not hard to run an offense, bro. When one, you're running off.
So why
you get
doesn't
screened
everybody
and
do it?
Because one, in the NBA, we know this. You can't touch the person. So once you run around the screen, it's not like you can trail me and bump me off my spot.
So why doesn't everybody do
Steph
it?
Curry is going to get an open shot. He's
So why-
going to get open.
So why doesn't everybody do
Do
it?
what? Run the point? Had the forwards run the point? Because everybody's not like running the point. They're going to give it to the point guard.
Why?
Everybody's
Why?
offense is
Why do
'cause
they
don't
give it to
got
them boys?
Steph Curry to run off screens and Jimmy Butler to slash off.
First of all, don't say
screens
nothing
and
about
score.
Jimmy because it was way
No,
before
but
Jimmy,
Jimmy's there
way
now.
before
Jimmy's
KD,
there now.
and it
Jimmy's
was
there
still
now.
way before any of them.
Jimmy-
He's
Klay
been
Thompson
doing
is
this shit.
worse.
And don't
Young
say worse.
Klay Thompson is worse than Jimmy Butler. He can shoot it.
And so he'll catch and shoot. I
He
give you
can
that.
shoot that thing.
I'll give you that.
He
But
drops.
again,
I mean, he drops.
Other people have shooters. Other forwards have shooters
They
though,
don't
and
have
don't do
Steph-
this
They
shit.
don't have Steph Curry and a Klay Thompson.
Why? No, they're not willing to take the back seat to a Steph Curry and a Klay Thompson. They're not willing to go games scoring 0 points and getting 8 assists and shit and 8 boards. They're not willing to do that shit.
Because
That's what.
they
No.
are
They're not willing to do
better.
that
They
shit
are
because
better.
everybody. No,
They
fuck
have-
out of
no,
here.
no, no,
They're
no,
not
no,
willing
not
to do
better,
that
they
shit
have better
because
talent.
of the facade of basketball, the facade of scoring
true.
in basketball.
That's not true.
Yes. Yes,
That's
it
not
is.
true.
It's the facade of scoring in
Draymond-
basketball.
Draymond
If you can score, it's fuck everything else. But
Draymond-
that's why we have such an ass brand of basketball in the US and everybody's always talking about the Euro League. Why? Because the Euro League's worried about more than fucking scoring. That's why.
I agree with that.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Oh,
But
we talk
he's
about
still not
scoring
a
like
point
it's the
guard.
end all be all.
See, I think you stuck.
He
with the
does
point guard
anything
part.
that your point guard does.
I'm not saying
He does
everything about
anything
Kenyon
that your
Martin.
point guards do.
No, he don't.
What? So what doesn't he do
No, he
that the
don't.
point guards
No,
can
he
do
don't.
in the
Let
league?
me ask you this: when Chris Paul, first of all, Draymond
You're talking about one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Let me ask you
You're
this.
talking about one of the
All right.
greatest point guards of all
All right,
time.
let me say, well, who else? Let me go with Lonzo Ball.
He does
When Lonzo
exactly
Ball-
what Lonzo
when
Ball does.
No, because when Lonzo Ball drives it to the paint, Lonzo Ball can drive it to the paint, jump stop, and throw a oop. You never really see Draymond do that.
Draymond drives.
Draymond
to the
really
paint.
drives
He drives
it.
to the. So you're talking about individual. You're talking about their
Draymond really
individual stuff. Draymond drives to the paint,
That's part
jump
of
stop.
being a point
Thank you.
guard.
Drives to the paint, jump stops, and kicks it out. Other people do that.
He drives it, kicks it out.
So
to
you're
Steph
telling
Curry,
so
bro.
Jalen Brunson does what you just said about who?
Who?
What you just said about What you just said about-
yeah, Jalen Brunson.
he does not do what you just
Yes,
said.
he does.
No,
Oh, he
Draymond
scores.
throws oops too.
Oh,
What are
he
you talking
scores.
about?
Oh, he scores.
Draymond throws oops too.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
I would say Jalen Brunson more of a scoring
I'm about
point
to say
guard. He's more of a
Jalen
scoring
Martin.
point guard,
I feel
but
like-
he can throw dimes.
So and again,
He can get in the
Draymond.
paint and make a play. I'm not saying Draymond
He
can't
get
do it
Draymond.
at all,
He does
but
not.
That's not his
First of all,
forte. He's
Jalen
gonna
Brunson is
stop
not
at the
doing
top
what
of the key
Lonzo's doing,
and wait for the play to develop, and he's gonna pass it and then be like, assist. What's up,
bro. Again, Draymond. But again, just like that, you run your play. You're gonna go by Steph Curry, and how many times do they go by Steph Curry? Draymond goes to the rack, and then there's another play off of that. You're
Game.
running your play and
Blouse.
running your offense.
To your point,
What are you talking about?
I'm not saying that Draymond was backpacked by Steph Curry or had to ride somebody's backpack, because I feel like for him being on the team, he's a very big piece for this team. But I do feel like Kenyon Martin in his prime versus prime, health versus health, he could go to any team and he's going to have the same impact.
the same impact of not winning.
I'm not saying Draymond can't, but you have to be willing. The team has to be built a certain way for him to play like that.
Draymond's gonna do whatever.
And that's why when Draymond gonna retire together.
Draymond gonna do what it needs to win the game, no matter what it is. No matter what it is, I guarantee you, Kenyon Martin's going into the game. No, let me finish. Let me finish. I guarantee you, Kenyon Martin's going into the game like, well, shit, I need to at least get my 20. I need to at least get my 20 and 10. Draymond is, let me win this game. They're two different types of players, and you cannot put somebody who has a different priority over the other one. They're not comparable, in my opinion. They have their own sets of greatness, but you can't put one over the other. Kenyon Martin tries to put himself over Draymond, and I don't like that shit, but also in response, Draymond has been trying to put himself over Kenyon Martin. If we're going to go by straight stats and accolades, then shit, I'm going to go with the team stats and accolades because it's a team sport. It's not an individual sport. It's not. And you're talking about, well, this is the individual success of the person, but it's just like, yo, it's still your success is determined by what you are, by the system you're in.
Okay, I got to ask you a question.
I get what you're saying about the team testing, but sometimes eye test matters, bro.
Can I ask you a question,
bro? I promise you, dog. There's plenty of people, dog, and I promise you this, and I will always say this. There's plenty of people that I did not score that probably had better stats than me in high school for basketball, and I would fucking dog them.
That's a different conversation.
No, it's not. It's the exact same conversation. You know why? Because there's games where I would go without scoring. There's games where I go without taking a fucking shot. You know I didn't take a fucking shot in the state championship game.
Okay.
And I would go to any of these other. Thank you. But listen, I would go to any of these other teams and go put up 20 shots and be able to score at a 50% rate. But why? I chose to make sure I'm playing my fucking role and not try to go outside of the system. I could have easily been like, yo, we have a great team. We got all these players. Shit, let me make sure I get 12 and 7.
How did that diminish? But Sam,
that would have diminished the team, though.
But forget team. This is one player versus one player.
Can I ask you a question though?
Your own ego can diminish the team, though. Your own ego and your own success can diminish the team.
Talking about player versus player. Which career? Let's say Kenya had a longer stretch. Which career would you rather?
Who would I rather play like?
No.
Whose career would you rather have?
Which career would you rather have?
Robert Ory's. He got 7 rings.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking.
So you're saying Draymond.
I'm asking you player.
So you're saying Draymond
versus Draymond.
And Robert Ory's 7 rings are fire.
Accolades.
Accolades. And Robert Ory was a starter.
I'm saying
Robert Ory was a starter for those rings. It's not like this motherfucker was. Come on now.
I'm saying if I had to choose which talent I would want.
No, which talent which career you would choose? Which career?
I'm gonna choose Draymond because I don't want to be getting injured, nigga. I don't want the microfracture surgery.
You want a lengthy career. You want team success,
but you also
want to get paid.
Don't forget this. You also factoring in timing, era. It's a lot of factors that factor into this.
So, but that's
timing, era, player situation.
There was better power forwards back then.
First of all, we're talking about this power forward bullshit. Like, and again, nobody's giving Draymond grace for this shit. There is no power forward position anymore. Anybody who was Anybody who was that size back then was a fucking power forward. Anybody who's that size now is a fucking guard. So it's not like that anymore. So all these people that he's talking about, Kenyon Martin talking about, he would have had smoke with are fucking guards now. It would fucking bust his ass. I don't want to hear that shit. They would KD and Kenyon Martin.
I'm not saying
KD and Kenyon Martin.
KD wouldn't get his, but Kenyon Martin would give him fits. He would give him fits,
but jumping wise. Perfect. I got you. Who's gonna have the more efficient game? Who are you gonna get the more out of? You're gonna get more out of KD. You're gonna get more. You're gonna get more out of KD. in
A
official.
prime K-Mart. That
Yo,
right now,
you're gonna get more out of KD.
Everything.
You're gonna get more out of KD. Why? Because KD can shoot from and score from all different levels,
Kenyon
and
Martin is on that ass.
and that's fine. First of all, you tell me Kevin Martin's guarding KD at the 3-point line. Get
I'm
the
not
fuck
saying
out of here.
he's stopping
Get
him
the
whole
fuck
game,
out of here.
But he's going to make it hectic for him.
Bro. I don't know who the
He's
fuck.
going to make it
Who do you
hectic for
think?
KD.
Who do you think Kevin Durant is?
He's going to make it hectic for
So
KD.
if he's gonna make it hectic for Kevin Durant, then Kevin Durant's gonna make it twice as hard for him.
KD don't defend.
KD who? KD defends.
KD don't defend.
KD
like Kenyon
defends.
Martin. No, he don't.
KD defends.
He don't.
KD defends. KD's not known as a defender, but KD defends. Tell me who's out here busting KD ass.
He can't.
Tell me who's out here busting
Wait,
KD's ass.
Man, who is he guarding?
He's guarding anybody else.
I don't see somebody say I'm picking on.
First of all, he had two things. He game LeBron. He game LeBron. I don't want to hear that shit.
Everybody was guarding LeBron.
He game LeBron.
Hey, LeBron was going to
He
everybody.
game LeBron. He game LeBron. Hit LeBron for a game
Okay.
winner, right? I don't want to hear that
Okay.
shit.
You can't say somebody's
two
saying,
games
yo,
in
let
a
me-
row.
Let KD
Two
guard
games
me.
in a row.
I'm instead of pick.
You're not
so
saying
KD
that
guard
like
me.
so I can get a switch on KD.
saying.
You're not
Yeah,
hearing that
Giannis
shit, bro.
Huh?
Giannis.
Giannis
right
is
through
calling
him.
a switch on KD.
Giannis is running right.
Giannis
through
is
him.
asking for a switch on KD.
Bro, I don't think
Yeah,
you're not giving
Giannis is
KD for
running right
you're
through
not
him.
giving KD the credit for as good of a defender he
I'm
is
not saying
because
he-
as
Giannis
good
is
of a
trying to run through everybody.
because as
Yeah,
good of
I'm
a
saying
scorer he
that's-
is.
That's the same. Like,
I'm just saying.
but you're not
And
saying
he's
I
doing
want
that to
switch
everybody though.
to KD.
What I'm
It's not to
saying
he's doing that to centers too
That's
though,
what I'm
not
saying.
just
He wanted to do that
KD.
to
Sit here
everybody.
and watch KD now. If we sit here and go and watch,
Nobody's
37.
nobody's asking for a switch on
even when
KD.
he was with when he was with OKC.
Nobody's asking
what
for
Miami do to
nobody's
him? What
calling for a
Miami do
switch
the
on
whole
KD.
time? Go at KD.
For back then, again, I'm talking about now. Like and again, that was when he was young, and before he
Time
was a good
matters.
defender. He
My
became
point.
a better defender after OKC. He wasn't, in my opinion, he wasn't a defender in OKC at all.
All right, my point,
whatsoever.
though.
He became a
Timing,
better defender
timing, right?
after OKC.
Timing
Because they was
matters.
one of the better defensive teams, right? Okay, Golden State.
Yes,
Right? They was one of the
he
best
became a better
defensive teams.
defender. And
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say a better.
that's back when
He
Clay played
became a
defense,
more
too.
willing defender when
Clay was-
when he came to Golden State. But yeah,
All right.
nah, we needed that discussion.
Y'all the basketball guys, so
Nah, we needed
got
that.
it. Yeah.
Cool. What was on the agenda for the rest of the day? I got on my phone died.
I see the.
So we got.
Did you since we talking basketball? Did you want to go to the?
We got one more under which I'm call under this one.
Oh, you talk about the Charles Barkley KD
Yes.
rode the bus.
Charles Barkley. Oh, that's another good one too. Talking about KD too.
Since we
Do you,
great segue.
do you think KD drove the bus, or you think he was riding on the bus
I will.
for Golden State? I have a
Honestly,
little different twist to it.
I'll say. All right, boom. I'll say with Golden State, when he went to Golden State, he did a little bit of everything. But no matter what he did, he went to the team that beat him.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the team that beat him. So, and it was only one person that all of them had in common that they wanted to get back at and beat, and that
It was
was
LeBron.
That's the thing that gets me right there. So, I mean, I don't really. What Charles Barkley was saying, I get. He an old head. So, but going to Golden State after they beat you, it's crazy. I just can't. I can't.
I have to stay consistent. So
I can't flow with that.
I have to stay consistent.
And what's that?
He rode the bus. The way Barkley is doing it sound crazy. It does sound crazy. But my thing is, yeah. Because you got to think, like, Curry went before him, went after him. Like, and I get it. He was a pivotal. And that's the hard part to say. Like, during the finals, he was, like, pivotal on that
But again,
situation.
I love KD,
But
and
I have to stay consistent.
I like the fact that he was like a great scorer and a great person. But again, you got to look outside the stats sometimes when it comes to the championship and like both the championships that they won. If you go and watch those other teams and go ask those other teams who they wanted to take away,
Curry.
they gonna tell you who they wanted to take away.
Curry.
And it shows by the shots that were put up and who got the open shots.
Curry.
So
So that, I would say, like I said, I stay consistent. Curry. I mean, yeah, rode the bus.
So
He
for
rode the
me,
bus?
I wouldn't say
KD
that.
rode the bus.
I wouldn't
KD
say
rode the
I
bus.
wouldn't say that he fully rode the bus. I would say that they gave him the keys to drive. It's not his bus though. It's not like he like had the bus, bought the bus, and like just like got everybody on the bus. It was like he came to Golden State's bus and they allowed him to drive for a little bit. And like he did like
Had the wheel
different
right. Oh, he
things.
about to sleep. When they go
Yeah, I mean,
I say so because, and then you got to look at the career after Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
you gotta look at after.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing.
Before. Yeah,
He ain't do nothing. He haven't done anything. I still say he's not a leader. I don't think he could lead to a championship.
I think he is a leader. It's tough to say he's not. He's
I
a
get
he's
what
a
you're
different type of leader than we're used to, but he's just a different type of leader. Because some people would say
different type of
some
leaders.
people would say Steph's not a leader.
It's different type of
I've heard
leaders.
people say that Draymond's the leader for Golden State. So there's different type of leaders.
You know, this how crazy the NBA is. I don't know if y'all be peeping that sometimes, right? But say you're a baller, one of the players. They go to a small market, right? They get hot, like they balling. Like I truly believe when you in a small market, your drug testing different, everything different. For real, I just feel like you passing everything.
He said you passed.
Because look, James Harden in Houston, when he went to Houston,
Oh, dog.
hooping.
Hooping.
OKC Westbrook on something. Bron when he went back to Miami, super on something. now I'm saying when OKC dismantled, when KD left, I think that was like his biggest shot at getting a ring, like getting an opportunity, because I think they would have gave the Spurs problems. And then it would have been a rematch with Miami and OKC, but I think they would have gave the Spurs problems had not Durant left. Like he just dipped out like that. They was a good team. Like they was going to cause the Spurs some issues.
Feel that. I feel like that Golden State team was gonna be tough to like move forward without KD with the way that the league was going. The league just kept getting better around that time, and the teams just kept getting better. So I felt like it was hard for Golden State to see Golden State winning more championships without KD going there.
Man, they wasn't going to beat LeBron.
They would
Cleveland
have
was going to win, bro.
again. Yeah.
It was down 3-1.
They was going to beat. They
Honestly,
was
they
gonna win
should.
that game.
They should never.
That was
even-
rigged.
That might have been a little rigged.
They
He
should-
said that.
I don't care though.
That's your boy. That's your
care.
boy.
I don't care. I was so happy Draymond hit him in the nuts. I was like, yeah, we winning this.
Stupid ass.
I was so happy that they spinning him again.
But that's another one too. We talking about Draymond and his effectiveness. Draymond goes out for 2-game
Oh,
series.
that-
Draymond goes out for 2 games,
But
and
he did
then
it on
whoa,
purpose. He did it on purpose.
Draymond goes out, and
So
then
we can't have both ways.
series
Why not?
changes.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
He go out.
Cleveland- hold on.
Why couldn't you
Let me
close
say,
out a 3-1
Cleveland
without Draymond?
If he's not that important,
If he's
Why
not that
can't you
important.
if
close
he's
it
just
out?
Why
if
you
he's-
couldn't close
if
it
he's
out?
just somebody grabbing rebounds and playing defense.
Because we know that the NBA's rigged.
So
once he
that's
Once he did what he did, first of all, he was only suspended 1 game.
I know that.
Oh, one
but-
game.
Yeah, it was
But
only
they were
one
down
game.
3-1, and
But it
then
was
after
3-1.
that,
But that's
that
what
next
I'm saying.
game was in Cleveland though. After
When
that,
he
after
did it- when
Draymond
he
got
did
back,
it was in Cleveland.
so the game that he was suspended, it was in Golden State,
It was in
and
Golden
then they
State.
came back to Cleveland.
Oh yeah,
They
the
came
game
back
was
to
suspended
Cleveland.
in Golden State, they went and they came back.
So they couldn't close
they
up-
won,
They
they won
won
the
in
championship in Golden State.
They won the
Exactly, they
Golden
came
State.
back to Cleveland and then
They
went back to
lost,
Golden
and
State.
so they had 2 games with them, and they still lost.
I'm
So
just
it was
saying the game, but they lost momentum.
They had to take.
Who was the
they-
momentum?
Who was the?
like,
Thank
Who
you.
had the momentum?
Squeeze LeBron.
Who had the momentum?
First of all, you say squeeze is crazy, yo. We got to get on the women's college basketball now. Oh my gosh, they're predicting AZ Fudd to be the #1 pick and go to the Dallas Wings with
her
Paige. Oh my gosh.
don't
So
matter.
Coop, how you feeling about that, man? How you feeling about
don't
that?
matter.
Page for president, man. I wanted Reese for vice president.
Cash
man.
is saying they're not gonna be better. What we
What the hell
thinking?
come on, man.
Why you saying that, Cash?
You
Better in
get
what
one
way?
of the best, one of the best college players
But
right now.
Better in what way?
As a
They
team,
going to the playoffs. They'll make the playoffs next year.
Oh, I mean, okay.
I say
What?
they'll top.
That ain't
They'll
enough.
be a top 16. I think they're gonna be a top
Shit,
16.
there's only like
you
6
gotta see
teams
what
in the
Paige was
WNBA.
Well, I'm
doing.
about to say,
When-
I thought in the playoffs there's only 6.
yeah, I think there's
6.
8.
8?
I thought it was 8. Yeah,
think
it
it's
gotta
8.
be. Yeah, it gotta be even. 6 can't.
6
That's
is
not
even
even.
2.
No, it's not.
6 ain't.
Oh,
even
you talking
number.
about 3? Oh, you talking about with 3? I think it was 4. I thought it was 4. Eastside.
It would have to be 4, 8,
Could be 4, I
16.
don't know.
I don't think it was 3.
That goes
But,
4.
but
Yeah.
let's see. Aces,
Okay.
Liberty,
Okay.
Indiana. They're gonna make sure Caitlin Clark get in there.
You know that
Yeah, probably so.
Um,
Okay, who else? Then after that, it's up
Lynx.
for a toss.
Seattle,
the Lynx,
Minnesota.
the Lynx.
That's 5.
Lynx. I don't know.
I'm
Lynx.
scared to say the
Lynx.
Actually, Sparks are not bad. They
LA did. LA almost made the
LA
playoffs
yeah, I'm
last
about to
year.
say,
They
LA
did
should
make the
make it this
playoffs
year.
last year. LA did make the playoffs last year.
Y'all saying the same thing with Caitlin Clark. Y'all don't think they gonna want Paige in there?
Yeah,
saying the same thing.
It's better for Paige to be in there.
But
Better
Caitlin,
for
but they
Paige.
put Caitlin Clark in her
If
first
it's
year.
8,
She wasn't
if
in
it's
the.
8,
No, don't disrespect.
That-
You
hold
don't
on.
need to bring up that.
If it's 8, Dallas should make it. If it's 8, Dallas should get in. But I don't think like
They're gonna cause a problem.
nah. I just
Yo,
you know what I'm saying. Yo,
send
in WNBA,
send Reese to Dallas. Send Reese to
Angel
Dallas.
Reese?
I know y'all don't want her
she going-
in that
Where you think
jersey.
she going?
I know y'all don't want her in
Listen,
Chicago. I know
they
there's
don't want her in
drama.
Chicago. They don't want
Send
her
her to Dallas
Reese?
or send her to New York.
I'm
Send
giving you-
Angel
I'm about to
Reese
say.
to
That's
Dallas
for New
or New
She
York.
going to New
No.
York.
Nah,
or
she going to New York. They cheating.
She going
It's
to
rigged.
New York. Or she going to a rural market.
New York
She
or
like-
LA.
New
LA.
York. New York is a great
going to a
market
hood
for her.
market.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want her to go to New York.
She can go to one of them.
I don't want
If
her
she
to
go to New York,
Oh, I forgot.
that's
She-
rings
the
with
Sun,
Stewie.
The Sun next year gonna be good. The Sun next year gonna be good.
Oh, the Sun are gonna be good next year.
Yeah, they're gonna be good next year.
Okay,
So let me throw the Sun
Oh,
in there.
man.
okay,
Dallas,
Come
you know, I'm rooting for Dallas next year, man.
all right.
Just letting you know.
So we got-
I'm
so-
not-
Paige
I'm
for
not
president,
I'm not
man.
against her. I like Paige. I mean, this what I feel about the WNBA though. This is something that bothers me. I'm not gonna lie. I love watching it, but this is the only thing that bothers me sometimes with the WNBA. They be missing too many layups. In general.
So they talked about this too. Oh, we honestly got to talk about this too. So they talked about somebody said that we need to stop worrying about. One of the WNBA players said that men need to stop worrying about women dunking and lowering rims and need to worry about like the appreciation or like the beauty of the game. And it's just like when you go from one game to the next, it's tough to see like when you think about basketball, you think about high level basketball, you don't think about missed layups. And that's the thing that makes it tough for a lot of people to watch because a lot of people see it as layups being the easiest thing when it comes to basketball. So when you miss it, they see you as just like everybody else. So that's what makes it tough. And shit, dunking makes the NBA players miss a lot less layups because they would miss layups too.
Here's what I say.
Yeah,
They do miss layups. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
they
they
miss
definitely
layups
do.
in the NBA, but
Yo.
it's covered up because the next play somebody over here trying to dunk on somebody's
They
head.
miss layups, but what I'm trying to but they don't miss nearly as many. But
But it's
main
because
thing is-
it's because you're at the rim. If I'm at the rim,
me and my dad was
So
having the
it's,
same argument. They can get over the rim. If you lowered the rims, one, the entertainment factor is there.
Mm-hmm.
Two, the game might be a little. This is the only thing that scares me about the women too. If the game was faster, they might
get hurt more.
Get hurt more. But yo, I would like to see my girl from I'm throwing Ava Wilson getting up there and banging that joint because she gonna try and dunk it.
You know she on track.
And she lefty. Yo, I would like to see that, and it'll make the game so much more exciting. If you want more money, you gotta change something about.
You need
the game.
entertainment.
You need entertainment, bro.
So-
I don't want to see no 4-point play and none of that. I don't want to see none of that because now you got the little stickers on the floor,
And they just shooting from
I don't
anywhere
wanna
doing
see
it.
that,
And
bro.
that
I don't wanna see that.
it decreases
Just make
it
half
decreases
court.
efficiency
If anything,
too.
just make the half court shot a 4-point play. Just make that because that rarely goes in. So if you make it 4 points. But don't put 4 points on there. Now women coming over half, they stop it because Caitlin Clark, one of the only ones that can do it. Like shoot from that deep.
Paige can.
Paige can too.
Stop disrespecting
But I'm
me.
saying once you miss,
I'm just
you
mentioning
come
one
over,
player,
you
man.
shoot a 4-pointer, you miss it, man. If you shoot a 4-pointer, I'm on your team. I'm be like, come on, yo, you playing defense next play, bro.
Cass,
not
and this really Cass. He
I'm not
ain't
getting
playing
back, yo.
either.
Come on, man.
Cass really not getting back on defense. You shoot that bullshit. I know Cass.
Come on, man. I'm not.
No, there's been
He said my leg.
there's been a lot of discussions going around because people have been asking if WNBA players can beat NBA players, and these discussions get brought to NBA players on podcasts, and when an NBA player responds, it's a problem. All right.
What's it on
So-
his own podcast?
No, it was the Aiden Ross kid. Michael Porter Jr. was on the Aiden Ross guys thing. So there was a woman that came out. I'm pretty sure she played in the WNBA, but she came out and said that men need to respect the game, and the NBA players need to respect the game like Kobe did. She doesn't know why people are like putting themselves up against women. They're obviously supposed to be bigger, stronger, faster. But I think the piece that we're missing here is that he's asked these questions. These NBA players are being asked these questions. Why would they compare themselves to WNBA players? They don't care, and they really. But this is really to put it in perspective for you guys, because they have to do this shit when they say like, oh, when I was in 8th grade, my 8th grade team could have beat a WNBA team, or my high school team could have beat a WNBA team. When NBA players go out and say that, people get mad, and it's just like, well, you shouldn't have to say that. But people are bringing this to the people's table. And if the WNBA players, some of them are honest, but if the WNBA players were honest about the discussion, it would help. It would freaking help. You cannot be going out here, Asia Wilson, talking about she would beat Josh Hart and shit in a one-on-one, and just saying that she would beat other NBA players, and it just being realistic. Brittany Griner coming out saying that she would beat Boogie Cousins back in the day. Like, all this is stupid clickbait shit. Come on now. What are we talking about? She could barely even get off in her league, and you talking about Boogie?
I'm with you.
What are we talking about?
I'm with you with that all day, but this is because I love watching the WNBA. But I'm gonna keep it buck. I've never played none of them one-on-one. I would never play none of them one-on-one because, one, I wouldn't get nothing out of it, and two, like, they do that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but
you don't want to disrespect them.
I want to feel like, but
because you don't even want to have to do it.
Yeah, I want to be like, yo.
It's not like I'm scared. I don't want to have to do this.
I can run right through you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to do that, but they good. But
bro, and this is again.
I hate the comparison. Like, you trying to boost yourself up. Ronda Rousey, when she said she could beat Floyd Mayweather.
Come on now. Like, what are we talking about?
Come on, man.
What are we talking about? Now, like,
stop make fights, man.
Thank you. So, like, and again, like, one more example for this real quick. I was at UConn, and I always give the UConn women their praise because they really were good, and they were very talented. But I'm telling you, bro, the men's practice team used to be sitting there busting those girls' ass, and none of these dudes play any college basketball. Again, the men's practice team for the women's basketball team at Connecticut, at UConn. So these players do not play D3 basketball. These players do not play JUCO. These players do not play D2 or D1. These are practice players for the women's basketball team. So pretty much high school, some people that were pretty good in high school. Because studs in high school, you're going on to play college basketball. Some people that were pretty good in basketball in high school. So these kids and these people are really dogging the UConn girls. And that's why women college teams have men's practice teams. And those men's practice teams be dogging these girls for the most part. The girls get off sometimes and they do what they got to do. But they're put up against better competition and stronger, faster competition so that they can be more prepared for their games. If they weren't, or if it wasn't like that, then they would just scrimmage against women. They wouldn't have men's practice players. So please stop stop the question. If you do have a question about it, don't be mad once you get the answer from the NBA player. And honestly, the NBA players feel disrespected once you're starting to compare them to WNBA players. It's just like, Doug, I've worked so hard to be where I am today. I've worked through college basketball, which is already hard enough to make it to get a Division I scholarship. But now they're in the NBA and they're the best of the best. And you're comparing them to women's sports. And it's no disrespect to women's sports, but it's the bigger, faster, stronger. Testosterone. Come on now. That should be it for sports for the day. Do we have any advice for the Jits?
Nope.
Coop, you got yours. Say it, please.
What? Which one? Oh.
Please, say it for the parents.
Parents. Be
be present and be accountable.
There you go. I've been saying that all day now. Be present and be accountable, man. That's just. I'm gonna keep repeating that until I see a change, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Be present and be accountable. I got no mind. I'll talk to you afterwards.
Yo, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy with productive things. If you sit here and do nothing or want to sit here in other people's faces all day, those people will end up finding productive things to do as well. So you'll end up being left here alone doing nothing. Be productive with your time. Find something to do for yourself and make sure your life is what you want it to be. Don't sit here in other people's faces all day because you will end up doing nothing.
You want me to say something?
Yeah, Cat, you're a professional boxer. You got to say something.
Yeah, just don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things.
The what?
Come on, man.
And when in doubt, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck, y'all. We're not even doing stocks and crypto today. God, yo, stocks and crypto real quick. Yo, the market's down. The market's down, crypto and stocks. Cash, you wild. The market's down for stocks and crypto. Don't worry. The Fed is supposed to drop rates early December, and all this crazy stuff is coming out. Diddy documentaries coming out. Everything's coming out. Remember, when all the crazy stuff is going on, the market is going on. When all the crazy stuff is going on, the market is going on, and the market is going up. So watch early December as all this crazy stuff comes out. And when in doubt, y'all, keep it a buck.
Man.
Keep it a buck, y'all. Cash almost made us do a damn mic drop.
My man said